Good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you are watching this. It's Faye here with Northern Red Fitness, coming at you tonight for a gentle yoga practice for your hips. So we're looking at opening up through the hips, which will help loosen through the low back and into the glutes as well. So we'll just have a moment on the mat before we get started. Wait for some people to sign in. There is a ParQ form in the comments, so feel free to have a look at that. Go through that. We just want to make sure that you are healthy and ready for exercise. At any point in our practice tonight, do remember that if you feel like it doesn't quite work for your body, you don't have to do it. All right? So just listen to your body, stay within your wheelhouse, and enjoy our practice tonight. If you'd like, you can drop in the comments, let me know where you are watching from. It's always really neat for me to see where everyone is from. Make sure that you have some water. I have some here available. It is very warm this evening, so this practice will not be a very high energy one. It's just going to be a nice, gentle, relaxing stretch for your hips. So we'll focus a lot through the hamstrings, through the hips, and through the glutes, which will help loosen the hips and the low back. So hopefully you enjoy. We're going to start just by sitting cross-legged as we are. Right leg is in front, hands over the knees, draw the shoulders up, back and down, and think about lengthening through your spine. So as you inhale, feel your spine grow, lifting up through the top of your head. Exhale, draw the shoulders back and down, settling into your sit bones. Taking a few breaths here, maybe making sure that you're even on those sit bones, as comfortable as possible. Shoulders back, belly is where that breath starts, and it grows all the way up to the top of the lungs. Closing the eyes and just sinking into that breath for a moment. Keeping a tall spine. Lots of space between the ears and the shoulders. And then on your inhales, I want you to reach the chest up, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, round the shoulders, tuck in the chin. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, rounding out. Just a modified cat-cow here, a few more at your own pace. Notice with each breath, the movements get a little bit bigger. On your next inhale, let's come up nice and high. Hands over the knees. Exhale, sweep that chest down all the way forward to the other side and up. Exhale, change directions. Coming down as low as you can or as low as your Great Dane will allow for. Big sweeps one way, then the other. Reaching that chest forward, lengthening the spine. You should feel a greater pull on the right side hip as you sweep forward. On your next exhale, let's bring it forward and stop at the halfway mark. Allow the head and neck to hang. And just send the hands forward. Slowly softening the spine with every exhale. Relaxing through the shoulders. Lengthening through the fingertips. As you exhale, feel those glutes relax, the low back. Inhale, rising up. Rolling out through the shoulders at the top. And then exhale, turning to the left. So right hand on the left knee and open up to the left. Reaching that left hand as far back as you can, lengthening through the collarbone. A few big belly breaths here. And an exhale. Let's bring it back forward, rolling out through the shoulders. Switching legs, so now our left leg is in front. Hands on the knees, shoulders back. Nice and even on those sit bones. Big inhale. Exhale, sweep down to the right. All the way across. Inhaling up to the left. And then switching directions. Alternating which side with every exhale. And on your next exhale, we'll come forward, reaching those hands out in front, relaxing the head and neck. Softening through the spine. Breathing those exhales into the glutes. Softening through those shoulders. On your next inhale, slowly rise up. Bringing the right hand or left hand to the right knee. Left hand comes back. A big inhale, opening up through the chest. Twisting through the back. Looking over that shoulder. Big belly breaths as you lengthen through the collarbone. With an exhale, softly coming forward, rolling out through the shoulders. Let's take both legs out in front. Give them a little shake out. Heels down, toes draw up, making sure we're even on those sit bones. Removing any of that flesh from under the sit bones. Big inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lean it forward. Reach that belly button forward, hands towards the feet. Soften through the shoulders. Holding it here, pressing the backs of the knees down. Lengthening through the spine. So we're reaching our belly button to our thighs first, then our chest towards the knees. Shoulders away from the ears. Flexing those toes up towards you. Maybe you grab a hold of the thighs, maybe the shins, maybe you can reach the feet. Slow exhales get us a little deeper. On an inhale, draw up. Bringing your right leg and tucking it into the left. Sitting up tall, shoulders and hips face forward. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, folding here. Hands come down to the thighs, the shin, or the floor. Shoulders even. And again, lengthening through that spine. Slow exhales. Grant us a little bit more space to come down just a tad lower. On an inhale, slowly rising up. Hands on either side of the hips. We're just going to lift up and twist a little bit to the right. So now the shoulders are a 45-degree angle out from that left leg. Left palm up, the back of the hand to the inside of the left leg. Big inhale, reaching that right hand up and over the head. So here we're opening up through the side body all the way down into that hip. Finding extra length in the low back. Every inhale creates more space into the ribs. Every exhale sinks us down just a little bit lower. Inhale all the way up. Rolling up through the shoulders. Let's bring the legs out. Little shake out. And then tuck that left leg in. So nice and even. Shoulders, hips towards that foot. Big inhale, reaching up. Finding length in the spine as we reach the belly button down towards the leg. Shoulders stay parallel. Belly button reaching towards the leg, and then the chest towards the knee. Soften here. Slow exhales, get us a little bit deeper. And inhale, rising up. Hands on either side of the hips. Let's open up. So just lifting up and turning 45 towards the left this time. Right leg is straight down. Palm of the right hand up as you place the back of the hand down. Big inhale with that left arm up and over. Opening up through the left side body. All the way deep into the low back. Slow, deep breaths. Inhale, gently coming all the way up. We're going to turn on our mats now. Feet together. And just allow the knees to drop side to side. Bringing them into center, feet together, knees bent. Feet together, knees apart, joys of a Great Dane. All bark, no bite. Let's slowly lower those knees down, hands over the belly. Making sure you're nice and even here. The tighter you draw the heels in towards the body, the more difficult this stretch becomes. So if it's too much on the hips, feel free just to send the legs straight out. We're gonna sit here with our breath, big belly breaths in all the way up to the top of the lungs. As you exhale, send that breath out right down to the hips. Softening through those shoulders. Feeling that melting happen all the way down through the ribs and the belly to the hips. Legs are heavy. Take just 2 more big breaths in, filling up completely. Exhaling fully. Inhale. And exhale. Gently bringing those knees back up together. Dropping them side to side, just allowing them to reset. Coming into center. Tuck the knees in tight to the chest, giving a nice big hug. And rocking up to an easy seated position. Sitting nice and tall here, hands over the knees, shoulders back. I'd like to thank you all for joining me for this practice tonight. Just a gentle stretch through the hips, hamstrings, low back. I apologize if the dog kind of shook you out of your piece there for a moment. Hopefully you have an excellent, excellent rest of your night. And we'll see you again. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Have a great night.